Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Minecraft Java video. Today we're going to take a look at the top 5 best FPS performance mods for Fabric on Minecraft Java Edition version 1.18.1. These are going to be the best mods to give you some nice FPS performance boosts inside your game. So for those of you who are getting low-end FPS or lag in your Minecraft Java game on version 1.18.1, then hopefully these top 5 FPS performance mods on Fabric should help you out and give you some nice performance increases on Minecraft Java Edition version 1.18.1. Some of you might be on a low-end PC or a low-end laptop, which might not be able to give you 60 FPS, and you might be experiencing some lag spikes or even slowness inside your game. Then if you try these mods out, then hopefully you should be able to get some nice and better FPS. So let's go ahead and check out the top 5 best FPS performance mods on Fabric for Minecraft Java Edition version 1.18.1. Alright, so the first mod that we are going to check out is actually called Sodium. Now, most of you have probably heard of Sodium. This is a Fabric mod and it's a nice performance mod. Some of the mod packs that are based around Fabric do use Sodium, and it's a really nice performance increasing mod. I do use this mod personally on all of my mod packs because I do think that this gives me some really nice FPS inside my game, and it really does increase my performance as well. If you guys take a look here, it does say Sodium, and this is the version 0.4.0 by Jelly Squid, and it does say Sodium is a free and open source optimization mod for Minecraft which improves frame rates and reduces lag spikes. Now, when I use this, I can actually get so much FPS. I can get nearly 3 times the amount of FPS gains compared to my vanilla game. For example, in my vanilla game, I only get close to 350 to 400 FPS. As you guys can see in the top right corner there of my screen, I am able to get close to 1300 FPS, which is much more higher than the 350 which I do get on the vanilla game. So this really does help in boosting my FPS. Once you have installed Sodium, if you go to your game menu, click on options, click on video settings, you will notice that the options that are given to us are slightly different to the basic vanilla game. So as you guys can see, we have the general section here, which is the standard settings that you would expect. In the video settings, we have the quality section here, and you can actually fine-tune this to give you some nice FPS. So as you guys can see, I've actually turned everything to the lower setting there, which is giving me some nice FPS boosts inside my game. We also have the performance section, where most of these options have been ticked, so they do give us some nice FPS gains inside our Minecraft game on version 1.18.1. So once you do install it, do make sure to hover over each of these points and then read up about it, and you can enable or disable them based on your personal configuration. We can also go into the advanced section, and this also has some further options which you can enable or disable and try out and see which of these options gives you some better FPS in your game. Overall, I have left all of the settings on the default, apart from the quality section where I have actually turned everything down to the minimum, and also some of the settings in the general section, for example, the render distance, which does have a high performance impact on our game. So once you do install Sodium, you might want to look at the general and quality section and try to reduce these settings inside your game. The next mod to check out, if you guys are using Sodium, is actually called Sodium Extra. Now, this does actually give us further options, and it brings Sodium closer to the settings that we would expect to see in a mod like OptiFine, which is another performance and shaders mod. So let's go ahead and check out our options and then go into video settings. And as you guys saw earlier, we have a general, quality, performance, and advanced section. But when we do use Sodium Extra, we get some further options there. So as you guys can see, we have an animation section, and I have gone and turned off all of the animations. So this is really cool. You can fine tune it. You can disable lava, you can disable water, you can disable the fire animation. We can also turn off the particle effects as well. So as you guys can see, I've turned off all of the particles, but you can fine tune it obviously and select which ones you want to see and which ones you don't want to see. We can go into details and we can choose to toggle the rain and snow, the biome colors, and the sky colors as well if you want to do that. We can also go into the render section. This is another cool section where we can actually go ahead and reduce the fog. So for example, at the moment I am on 6 chunks, but if I was to change this to 4 chunks, it would bring the fog closer to me, so as you guys can see, and it can also try and give you some more FPS gains there. So if you guys are getting low FPS, you can also play around with the fog setting as well, or you can leave it on the default, or you can actually turn it off as well by moving the slider all the way across to the offsetting like so. If we go into the extra section, we can show our FPS inside our game, and we can also show our coordinates inside our game as well. We can disable the advancements and crafting recipe pop-ups if you want to do that, and you can enable instant sneak as well and prevent shaders. So if you guys don't want to use shaders, you can go ahead and tick that as well. If you guys are using sodium, then I would highly recommend you guys get the sodium extra mod, which will complement the sodium mod and give you some nice performance increases and give you that nice OptiFine type feeling where you can control stuff like animations or particles, and you can fine tune your game settings further by changing loads of different options to boost your FPS. The next mod to check out is called Lithium, which is also made by Jelly Squid. And as you guys can see, it says over here, Lithium is a free and open source optimization mod for Minecraft, which makes a wide range of performance improvements to the game. So if you guys are using sodium, you can also get Lithium, which will improve your FPS further. It is actually based around the server side, but it also does improve our FPS in your single player game as well. So if you guys are installing sodium, I would recommend that you guys install Lithium as well. It is made by Jelly Squid. Go ahead and check out all of the Jelly Squid mods because they do make some nice performance-based mods for our Minecraft game on version 1.18.1. The next mod I would check out is called Starlight, and as you guys can see, this one is made by Spotted Leaf, and it says it rewrites the light engine to fix lighting performance and lighting errors. It does actually work quite well alongside sodium and lithium. So if you guys are using sodium and lithium, this is another mod I would recommend, which will boost your FPS furthermore, and you will get some nice FPS gains inside your game. You will also notice that your game runs much quicker, and you may also get less lag spikes inside your Minecraft game on version 1.18.1. Final mod I would check out is called FerriteCore. As you guys can see, this is made by Malt0811, and it says it reduces the memory usage, and basically that reduces the amount of memory your game does use. Now, I will leave some links in the description where you can actually go to the mod authors' websites on the CurseForge website and read up about the mods in details, where they have actually shown examples of how these mods are working, alongside with some cool screenshots as well. If you are installing the FerriteCore mod, you should notice a nice optimization on your memory that is used inside your game. For those of you who are on lower end PCs with lower RAM, then you can also try and use the FerriteCore mod to further optimize the memory usage. I would recommend that you guys install the FerriteCore mod alongside sodium, lithium, and Starlight to give you some nice performance gains. For those of you who are not able to run sodium on your machines for whatever reason, sodium might have some compatibility issues with older hardware, or you might not be getting that much of an FPS boost using sodium, I would recommend that you guys actually install OptiFabric, which will actually allow you to install OptiFine as well. So as you guys can see, it says OptiFabric is a mod that loads OptiFine into Fabric. You do need to load OptiFine as well into the mods folder alongside OptiFabric for it to work. Once you have installed OptiFabric and OptiFine into your Minecraft game, then you should be able to use OptiFine as normal within the Fabric environment. If we go check out our options, go into video settings, you guys can see that we have the standard OptiFine layout here that we are used to seeing. Obviously, we have the shaders options here, we have the details tab here. As you guys can see, I have turned everything down to the lowest. I have also done a video on the best OptiFine settings to give you nice FPS and the most optimal settings for OptiFine. I will leave a link in the description to that video. Have a look at that video if you guys are having issues with your FPS when you are using OptiFine. If we go back, we can see that we can also turn off the animations, similar to how we were able to do that with the sodium extra mod as well. If we go to the quality section, you can see that I have actually gone ahead and turned everything off as well. And in the performance section, I have actually enabled some of these options to give me some further FPS boosting inside my game. So as you guys can see, I am getting similar FPS that I was getting with the sodium and the other mods that I showed you earlier in this video. If you guys are having issues with sodium and sodium extra and some of the other mods that are not working on your PC or laptop or giving you low FPS, then definitely do check out OptiFabric and OptiFine for your Minecraft Java game on Fabric for 1.18.1. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please do give us a like. If you have any comments or queries about all of the mods that I have shown you guys today, do leave them in the comment section below. And also do let me know which of these mods are giving you some better FPS inside your game. Are you getting more FPS with the sodium side, or are you getting more FPS by using OptiFabric and OptiFine? And also, please do subscribe to this channel to help support it, help it grow, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.